In this video, Kevin and I are going to be discussing the things that we were over the top, we liked it, or we really disliked it from the month of November. These are all foods that we have tried, and yeah, so you'll see some of the things. There's a lot here to go through, so let's get started. We usually do the things that we hated first, just to get them out of the way. There were only two things that we really did not like.
But do not buy these ever.
Do not buy these ever. This is the 7-Eleven 7 Select Chocolate Mocha Snack Pie. And it just from the moment you put it in your mouth, it tastes like it's gone off. It tastes, there was just a bitter, nasty flavor to this.
Yeah, like it was spoiled.
Like, yeah, never. It was not worth it at all. I would avoid that one like the plague.
And I'm sure there's people out there that love them, but you know.
I read a recent review, and someone said that they did not like it either.
Oh, really?
Yes. These are the Starbucks sea salt and caramel cookies, and the same thing that I was saying about the chocolate mocha pie. This was the case for this one too. They tasted off.
Yeah.
Yes, the caramel in them, it tasted like no caramel that I've ever had before. The texture of these cookies was bad, and I think this box was $5. These were just horrible, terrible cookies, and I don't think adding bitter coffee to them is going to make them any better. They were not good cookies. So those were the two that we really disliked. Now we get for the nice part of the video, the things that we really liked. So, do you want to show these? We have some items in our piles that are similar to each other. This was one of them. We had reviewed the Archway Cashew Nougat cookies, I think, last year. We reviewed them again this year because I reviewed them, the Cashew Nougat with the Cherry Chip Nougat in one video this year. I just decided to do them again. But Kevin, you really love
the cherry ones. Were very good. I think I ended up eating these. They were had a really good strong cherry flavor, which a lot of cookies, things that say they have cherry in them, don't really taste much like cherry. It's a little bit, but not much. These had a really good strong cherry flavor, right. and they were sweet too, and the texture was good. And
with the cashew nougat, you could taste the cashew. Yeah. There was nothing that masked the flavor of the cashew, because sometimes the cashew, if it's with chocolate or other things, it can tend to cover up that flavor, and it didn't with these. They're delicious.
And the texture for both of these, like I said, is just really good. It's a good crunch, but it's not hard. It's just good and crunchy.
Yes.
So it was really good.
And I think these cashew nougat, I think they might be out year round, so I would look for them. I would definitely try them. And then we had some similar Lent products that we loved. These are the Les Grands. I liked the white chocolate with almonds and caramelized almond pieces the best.
And then milk chocolate with hazelnuts and caramelized almond pieces. And this one had the full size hazelnuts. I mean, it was big. And
yes.
It was hazelnut overload. And
these, that's what I liked about this one, is because it had so many almonds in it. And these bars, they have, there's 5 servings in the container as well as what it says. So what we do when we open big candy bars like this is we put them in a Ziploc baggie. You could easily wrap them up in plastic wrap, but I think some people probably don't buy big candy bars because they think, I'm not going to be able to eat all that. Well, we don't eat it all in one sitting either. You know, you just have to, you eat it a little bit at a time.
Yeah, so, spread out over a week.
or a couple of days. I think this was gone in 3 days for me. It did not make it for 5 servings, put it that way. So those were delicious.
Those were excellent.
And then another Lent item. Lent is excellent smooth chocolate for sure. These are the Lent Snickerdoodle white chocolate truffles, and I ate these every night for a snack until they were gone. I would get like I'm thinking I would get like 2 of these and some like Smarties, but I would at least get 2 of these. And I would try to like break the outer shell off and eat that first, and then eat the center part.
The goopy part? Because
I wanted it to last as long as possible, because it's very, very easy to pop one of these in your mouth and for it to be gone.
Oh yeah, because they dissolve so quickly.
Yeah.
And I have Ghirardelli squares. These are the milk chocolate toffee and cookie crunch. And they were so good. I would take these and literally make like 4 or 5 bites out of each square. By the time I got finished with that last bite, it was all melty in my fingers. That's how long I tried to draw it out, because they're so good. They had that little crunchy toffee flavor in there, little crunchy sweet bits. Just excellent textures, excellent flavors. Really, really good.
We love the toffee, and you're going to see that in several other things that we have. Some
toffee can be really, really good.
Some toffee. This was very good toffee. This was the Instrum almond toffee, milk chocolate. I found these at Mayo. I have not seen these anywhere else. And when we did the video, we did milk chocolate, dark chocolate, and then there was a peppermint bark. I really like the milk chocolate though. These are absolutely delicious. There were, how many pieces? 4? Okay, yeah, there were 4 bars in here, and each bar was 110 calories, but they're just delicious. They kind of remind me of C's has a their own almond bar. These remind me of those. That's how good these are. Excellent, excellent milk chocolate and toffee. You want to show your other toffee one?
This one?
Yeah. Well,
I have 2.
Oh, okay.
I have this toffee one. This is the Nashville Toffee Company. It's a milk chocolate almond toffee. And that was really good because it had a really good crunchy, soft toffee in the middle, but then it was covered in these almonds. So that was really, really good.
The only thing is we can never buy that again because it was so expensive. It was extremely expensive for
like
ridiculously little bitty bag. So
back to the point where you're like, we should just take this back.
Yeah. Once I got out to the car, it was like I wanted to go back in and return it because I didn't realize how much it cost.
But it was very, very good. So if price is not a problem, then
go for it. Then go for it.
No, because it was very, very good.
So I'll show you something else, and then Kevin can show you more toffee things. This was the S'mores. This is the Dippin' Dots chocolate bar. I thought this was delicious. It had very good marshmallow flavor on the inside. The texture was awesome, and I ate this way too quickly. We actually bought this one and another one, and they didn't last no time in the house. But this one was my favorite of the 2. Was the S'mores. Just good overall chocolate and everything. It's a very, very good candy bar. So if you see that, I wouldn't pass that up.
And I'll do this one more than you can do a couple.
Okay.
This is the Milka. Milka, you can't hardly go wrong with most Milka products, honestly. There's a few that we've like, it's just okay. But for the most part, Milka's a really good brand. So these are the ones that have Dime in them, the Dime candy bars. Dime is kind of like kind of reminds you of a Heath bar over here. Very good toffee. It's a soft toffee. It's not really, really hard. So it's got those pieces all mixed in with the chocolate. So you got really good chocolate, really good toffee mixed together. It's a good combination.
It is a crisp bar though.
It is. Know? It's like
it's like a Heath.
It's a Heath.
It's like a Heath.
But it's not so hard like peanut brittle kind of, because we've had toffee that was super hard.
Right.
And it's like, wow, that's almost breaks your teeth. This is not like that. It's kind of between a really soft toffee and that really hard toffee. Kind of like more like a Score bar than a Heath even.
Yeah, like a Score, yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, it's really, really good.
Excellent. Yeah, we enjoyed that. These are tidbits, double chocolate sea salt macaroons. These did not last any time at all. Well, you didn't get many in the bag. There's 5 servings in the container. I think you got 5 pieces. That was it. Each piece was 145 calories.
They were good size though.
They're a very good size, yes, but I could easily have eaten the whole bag. They had an excellent sea salt flavor, and a lot of things that say sea salt, you don't actually taste sea salt. With these, you got the dark chocolate and you got the sea salt and you got the coconut. excellent. And I've never seen these around here other than at Home Goods. But if your store sells these, you should totally get those. Those are good. These are the Sunbelt Bakery gingerbread bars. Sunbelt Bakery makes excellent bars, and these are good because they're lower calorie for the flavor that you get. These are only 120 calories a piece, but they make lots of different bars. So if gingerbread's not your thing, they have good just oats and honey and peanut butter. They have a good peppermint. They just banana, that they're having excellent banana chip. But Sunbelt Bakery, they're the same ones that make Little Debbie cakes, the McKee Bakery. Very, very good quality. And then these are the Thorntons. These are spooky caramel shortcake bites.
Those are evil.
Yes. These are like, kind of like a millionaire shortbread. You have a layer of...
like a cookie.
Right, you have like a cookie at the bottom, and then you have a caramel, and then you have chocolate on top. And they do, I found out after we made this video, they do have, they do like a Christmas design so they do seasonal designs. These are wonderful.
Yeah, they were good. Good caramel, good cookie, everything about it was good.
Loved it, loved the flavor of those.
Okay. I have we almost can't go a month without having an Oreo. It seems like almost every month. Anytime they have a new Oreo, we pretty much like it. These are the limited edition peppermint bark Oreos. They were really good flavor. They really had a good chocolate flavor and a good peppermint flavor, and they had a little candy. They had candy, had candy pieces in it. So, so it was a really good mix altogether. So, probably most new Oreos we're gonna like them for the most part.
Yeah, those were very
good.
They
were very good.
And then I have, these are the Keogh's potato chips. These are the Shamrock and Sour Cream. We found these at World Market, and we bought like 3 or 4 different kinds and reviewed them. They're excellent, excellent potato chips. These were my very favorite flavor though, and I'm the one that finished off the bag. So.
And it's funny, those kind of potatoes, the Irish potatoes, over here you get these huge potato chips that are this big around. Most of the chips that come from Ireland and even overseas in the UK, they're fairly small. They're only like this big around. Yeah. So I mean, I like it because you're not having you can just stick one in your mouth and you don't have to worry about biting it in two and stuff like that. Not that I'm against big chips. I'm just saying it's different. Right. It's a different way of eating it. Right.
So this is a really good brand. And I know a lot of you have a World Market around you. If you see this,
try them out. They're really good.
Yeah. Okay, so...
And then my last one is the Heinz Mayo Chup. It's fairly new, and then I heard people on the radio talking about it. It's like, what's the big deal? It's just mixing ketchup and mustard and mayonnaise together. It actually adds a few more spices to it. They have like onion powder and garlic and stuff like that. So it's not just mixing those two together. It's a little bit better than that. It's a really good, we dipped it in chicken.
I'm thinking it had like garlic powder and onion powder. So it's more than just mixing those two.
Yeah. So we tried it on crispy chicken strips. It was really good. I could see this being really good to dip French fries into, or putting on a cheeseburger, or pretty much anything.
You could put carrots.
You could.
It would be good.
That would be good. It would be good. Not for me. I hate carrots, but it would. If you dipped a little carrot in enough of this, it would make a carrot taste good.
See, I like carrots.
So this was really good. So if you get this in your area and you like a good sandwich or anything to dip it into, try it out, because it's not that much. Doesn't cost that much.
No.
And it's worth trying out.
At the time that we bought that and did that review, I said our local Walmart did not have it.
Yeah.
And now they do. So if you are local, then you can find that at Walmart.
Yeah.
Because at the time that we bought that, I literally had to go to Mayo to buy it because I looked everywhere else for it. So Kevin has another channel. It's called Lunchtime Review, and 4 days a week he reviews something that's frozen or something that microwavable, or something that a sandwich that something that you don't have to cook on the stove or bake in the oven. That's Lunchtime Review. And then 1 day a week he goes out to eat to a restaurant, and he eats that in his car. So he's going to show you some of his. I'm assuming these are all favorites. You didn't have anything you didn't like.
I didn't have any I didn't like. Yeah, I didn't eat anything totally disgusting this month.
Which is good.
2 of them are actually the Pioneer Woman. These are fairly new. They're really new. Within the past month is when we've seen them.
Yeah.
You add eggs to these, so you would have to take 2 eggs to work somehow. So just keep that in mind. You have to take 2 eggs. You can beat them up ahead of time, put them in a container or something. You know, so just know that you do have to have an egg. It can be done. Oh yeah, easily. So anyway, we got the triple meatball and the Tex-Mex ball. I actually, out of the 2, like the Tex-Mex ball better. It was almost like you're eating a burrito almost. It had the tortillas and stuff in there. It was really good. And what was weird was, I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, you mix, the directions were like really weird. You mix the tortillas in, like half the tortillas in beforehand, and then you microwave it, and then at the end, when it was all over, you put the other tortillas on it. But what the tortillas in the microwave did was they softened up to like you had this cornmeal-y kind of base all through there, kind of like a tortilla bake, where it's got the lower level of like a cornmeal.
Right.
And so it's soft. And then you got this crunchy layer that you just added. It was really neat how they did it.
I remember the smell of that, and it smelled really good.
Yeah, it smelled like you were in a Mexican restaurant eating something. So it was really good.
Were those the ones that you didn't know about the calories?
Yeah, does it include the eggs or not? And you can look, I mean.
Sorry, I have a tickle in my throat.
It just says one bowl.
The calories on the back say 290 calories for the bowl, but I assume that does not count
include the eggs.
Right,
that's what I would think,
because the eggs, you're going to get different size eggs.
Right.
Some eggs are only 90 calories, some eggs are 80 calories, and then you have some larger, some smaller. So I think that those calories are only for what you get in this bowl.
I think so too.
I don't think it's for the eggs.
It's kind of like a cake mix. They usually have 2 calories. They got the cake mix, and they have as prepared.
Right.
Well, see, they should have done as prepared.
She did not do that on here. I think she should have, because some people wouldn't think about that oh, I'm adding
another
180 calories for 2 eggs. So that's just something to think about.
And keep that in mind if you're making these too. You are adding, like you said, almost 200 calories to it just with the eggs.
Yeah.
So, and this one's really good. This one's the Keystone Bar Grill. We bought these at Walmart. I gave this one a 4.5. It is the barbecue chicken and bacon. I really like this. It really had a good bacon flavor. It had the cheese was really, really good. Everything about this was really good. And the barbecue wasn't a smoky, well, it was a little smoky from the bacon, but it was more of a sweet barbecue. So it was a really, really good meal. And they sell these at Walmart in their frozen section. So if you see these in your
I think
Walmart,
we've seen them at Kroger too.
This brand?
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure I've seen them at Kroger.
So if you see them, I would try them out because they're really, really good.
And so, since Kevin goes out to eat once a week, I've been asking him for the past couple of months. I've been reminding him of what he's eaten.
Yeah, because I haven't remembered.
And to see if, I don't know that you're going to have a bad one, but so what was the very best one? Okay, on the first you had the Culver's Pretzel House Pub Burger.
Which I've had since then.
On the 8th you've had Chick-fil-A, just a Chick-fil-A sandwich meal. On the 15th, you had the Panera Cuban Panini. On the 22nd, you had the Cracker Barrel Country Fried Turkey. And on the 29th, you had the KFC Chicken and Waffle Sandwich. So what was out of the very, very best?
Well, for a staple, like just something to go get regularly, that you can't beat the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich. It's really, really good. If you want to go get a quick lunch, you cannot beat Chick-fil-A ever.
Yeah.
My least favorite out of the ones, I can just tell you this right now, is probably the Panera, only because it was a toasted sandwich, and it was good. It was just really expensive for what you get. I don't, for the amount of sandwich you get, the price was a lot higher than what any other restaurant would have had the same thing for. So just keep that in mind. It wasn't bad. It didn't taste bad. It was just the price point was a lot higher. Out of all these, probably the best thing, honestly, I hate to say it, is the Cracker Barrel's fried turkey. That fried turkey was really, really good. That being said, though, I really, really like fried chicken. So this had a fried chicken, KFC kind of flavor to it.
Right.
So if you like a fried chicken, breaded fried chicken, the turkey really didn't change. I mean, that was just the base to hold the breading, really.
Right.
You really didn't taste the turkey. You tasted more of the breading and the spices. So that's why I liked it so much.
Right.
But I've had that Culver's Pretzel House burger twice now,
Yeah.
and I've liked it both times. It's
Right.
really, really good. And the KFC thing was okay. It was good. I mean, it was definitely good. I like the sweetness and the crunchiness of the waffles. I really liked it. But yeah, if I were to go back and pick any of these things again, I'd probably get the fried turkey
From Cracker Barrel.
from Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
Only bad thing is they only have that a limited time, so it's only here until the end of December.
So you need to go now if you have a Cracker Barrel.
So if you have a Cracker Barrel, go order it and order the sides you want, because the sides I got, I probably wouldn't have picked again, because those aren't normally things I would get. I got things that you would have at Thanksgiving, and those are not things I would normally order, because I normally order hash browns.
And you don't have to eat inside. You got it and you took it out to your car.
I called ahead of time and said what I wanted, and they said we'll have it ready in 10 or 15 minutes, and I went and got it. You could go in and just order it, just walk in and say I want to carry out order for whatever,
Right.
and you would just have to walk around the store and waste 10 minutes or so. But they were really fast.
Which is easy to do. They have the
Yeah.
their store in there with lots of things to look at, so it is easy to do.
And I know some places in the country don't have Cracker Barrels, but if you do have a Cracker Barrel, yeah, stop in and get that, because it's worth. We don't eat at Cracker Barrel very often, but that was definitely worth a trip in.
Right.
To get that.
Right. So that is it for our likes and dislikes for the month of November. I'm already looking forward to what we're going to have in December. It should be a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.